blood harvest.
We can say it.
I'm not a vampire. I don't want to soak blood, you know.
You
just Paris, like Paris with a V in the middle.
Got it. Hi.
I don't know if you remember, we met in Cancun the last time.
Oh my God,
It
Cancun.
was the junket, Total
trip.
Recall, where I called Jessica Biel the most beautiful woman in the world, and you the most hottest girl in the world.
I had somehow managed to suppress that memory. I don't remember you saying that at all.
It's 4 years ago.
Yes.
And you're looking very, very great in that movie, so my compliment for that.
Thanks.
What kind of feeling was it for you wearing this hot costume for the 5th time?
It feels like going to work. I mean, it's my work clothes, I guess. It's nice to come back to a character that I think is very interesting to me. I think she's got a lot going on in this movie. She's incredibly despairing and depressed at the beginning of the movie, and somehow and has all sorts of things happen to her. So, it was fun. She's more, I suppose, more to me than the costume, even though the costume is quite fun.
Are you allowed to take one at home?
I have one at home, just in case there's an apocalypse or some emergency.
Cool. And during all this physical action, how many cuts and bruises did you get?
Quite a few. I mean, it tends to be something boring that gets you very bruised. Like, you have to drop to your knee. It's not very impressive, but if you do it 17 times, then you get a really big black bruise on your knee. So I haven't had anything. I haven't broken a bone or anything yet. Not my own, anyway. And
it looks like you have a very hard left arm, like a boxer. So how many people did you knock out, to be honest?
This time I didn't, but there was one movie where I think I might have broken someone's nose, or certainly really hurt it. And I cried a lot after that, because he was my favourite stuntman. And I punched him in the face, and it really upset me.
Okay, I don't want to fight with you.
Okay, I don't fight with you either. Let's keep it nice.
Okay, and I love this behind-the-scenes stories. Maybe you have some nice, funny, or weird memories from us, because at a production of this scale, I could imagine there could be happening so many things.
There's quite a few things happening. I know Theo, I think I might have had a dream or heard or just made up the fact that Theo was frightened of weasels. Do you know what weasels are?
Yeah.
And then I wanted to learn how to say, can we get hold of a weasel in Czech, and did learn. And then I said it so many times that they did get us a weasel. But it was a ferret, but it looks the same. And so I hid it in his trailer, in a cave, and we looked after it. And he wasn't scared of it at all. He rather fell in love with it and then found it a nice, loving home. So it sort of backfired a bit.
Are you scared of some animals?
Scared of animals? I don't think I'm that scared of animals, no. And weasels I'm great with.
Or is there maybe an animal that you want to do a movie with? Maybe some exotic things like a lion or a tiger or a panda?
I'd quite like to sit on an elephant. I don't know if I want to do a whole movie like that, but I would quite like to sit on one. And I'd also quite like to feed a baby lamb with the baby's bottle. Mm. Those are two things I would like to do.
And when you, just hypothetically, look, maybe there is a vampire apocalypse coming. So what should I do to protect myself? What are your tips for me as a just regular person?
To not get bitten?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to get bitten? Then you can become like a sexy vampire and wear good trousers. I would just say go for it.
That's a good point of view.
Why not? Join the gang.
If you would bite me, I would do.
On the leg?
Great. And my last question is, I think there's a number 6.
I don't know, is there? I haven't heard about it.
I hope so, because your daughter is still maybe lost and gone, so you have to find her.
Yeah.
So maybe we get some little teasers for the next one?
I haven't had a single discussion yet. I never ever know about it, at this stage. So I don't know, we haven't discussed it. Maybe. I don't know.
But you would be on board?
I don't know, it depends. It depends if there was a good story. It's always the same every time, I don't know.
Mysteries, secrets.
I genuinely don't know.